I name this ship Royal Princess. May God bless her and all who sail in her.
This is as wide apart as possible and as far in London.
You've opened up the door, escape to far and distant shores, and from the ashes.
I guess it's part of the triumph.
I'll tell you, son, if it has to get over here, I don't think we'll
The spirit. Yeah, so 3,000
And please enjoy, and I hope you will fulfill all your dreams and expectations. And thank you for staying with us. We are jealous you're going. Bye-bye.
Royal Princess, now you can proceed inside the terminal. You need passport and boarding pass with you. Thank you.
Deck 15. Going down.
Very good. And who will show me how to use the, I don't know about this machine.
I am here 20.
You are here, good, thank you.
Just call me and I will show you.
Good, this is so good. Good location. We're here by the.
You have
I've just arrived on board the Royal Princess, the brand new Royal Princess. Have a premium deluxe balcony stateroom on Marina Deck number 15.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and welcome on board the beautiful Royal Princess. Please allow me to introduce myself to you. My name is Ron Goodman. It's going to be my great pleasure to be your host and your cruise director for this grand Mediterranean journey. Good to have you on board, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Dino Sagani is in command of Royal Princess, and your hotel general manager is Mr. Dirk Brand. And you have over 1,300 crew members on board that are going to be looking after you and taking great care of you over our next many days together. Well, very exciting time within the Princess Cruises, ladies and gentlemen. As of course, Royal Princess is brand new. She's only a few months old, and well, she's been getting fantastic reviews from many of you previous passengers, so it really is a great pleasure having you on board. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you're making your way around the vessel, any questions you might have, plenty of crew members are out and about with you. By all means, they're not shy. Please let them help you. And I promise one thing, we're going to get to know you very well over our next many days together. And anything we can do to make this voyage a little more enjoyable for you, by all means, certainly do let us know. At 5:15 this afternoon, for all of our passengers that joined us today here in Barcelona, we're going to be having our general emergency and safety drill. This is a mandatory drill, ladies and gentlemen, and again, that will begin at 5:15 this afternoon. At 6 o'clock, we're going to be having our Barcelona Sail Away celebration. Come and join us at the fountain pool up on deck number 16 with DJ Shea Michaels, your crew staff, and many of your shipboard company. Tonight, you're welcome aboard Showtime at 8:30 and 10:30 p.m., starring the ensemble of singers and dancers, as well as a great comedy of Mr. Troy Thurgood. So once again, welcome on board, ladies and gentlemen. We certainly look forward to seeing you out and about the ship, and I do thank you for your attention.
Right, because you're always going forward.
Exactly, yeah.
But hopefully it's a wide open ocean.
Yes, yeah, if you come up on a sea day especially, like, you get the best view. Or the port days, you then get the views of the port. So, it's the best way to do it. If you're going to have a treatment, I reckon.
Well, Mickey Mouse is on that boat.
I know, yeah, we can keep an eye out for him, see where he is. As long as you get paid and stuff, then it's all good. It's see the difference in the local port. It's great. It's just crazy.
aboard your ship and you picked out a fantastic itinerary. So it just shows me you are very, very smart people. But you know what? As Dan said, my name is Ron. It's great to have you on board. And well, we're going to be together for quite some time. And I hope you had a lovely time in Barcelona. And of course, tomorrow morning, it's all about our first port of call, taking you in to Toulon, France. From Toulon, we're going to start off in the Big Three. And what I'm talking about with the Big Three in Italy, ladies and gentlemen, Livorno, which is the gateway to Tuscany, Pisa, and Florence. Down into Civitevecchia, which is the gateway city to the eternal city of Rome. From there, we're going to take you down to beautiful Naples in Italy. Fantastic. The gateway to Capri and to Sorrento and to Pompeii and much, much more. And then from there, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you down into Turkey. We're going to take you into Greece and eventually into beautiful Venice. But you know what? We've been doing this itinerary for a long time now. We know it very well. So as the cruise is progressing, if you feel we could be of any help to you, any questions about the ports of call, by all means, certainly do let us know. But take a look at the piazza. The piazza right here on deck number 5, 6, and 7 are our largest piazza to date. We keep it going all night long. We keep it going all day long. But every evening, you're going to have a variety of different bands down there, different styles of musician down there for your enjoyment, and different styles of entertainment down there on a nightly basis as well. Your resident piano player up in Crooners is the famed Corey Simon, right up here on deck number 7. And all the way in the back, the former piano player to the late great Frank Sinatra, Ray Cousins, is on board. He's going to be entertaining you back in the Wheelhouse Bar. So we have lots of fantastic venues. But as I said, any questions you might have, whether it supports a call or whether it is what's going to be happening out and about the ship, certainly let us know. And you know what? Royal Princess is a large ship with a small ship feel. And there's a lot of different aspects to this ship that many of us are not used to because we're presenting them for the first time on board this class ship. Now, of course, we have the Royal, and now we're pregnant again with the Regal, and the Regal is going to be launching of May of next year, and she is going to be based out of Venice in Italy. Next summer, the Royal Princess is going to leave the Mediterranean, and she's going to make her way up to the Baltic nations, and her home port is going to be Copenhagen, Denmark. But you know what? As you're making your way around Royal Princess, for those of you that are used to the Princess family, you are going to see a lot of new aspects, like the Lotus Spa. We're used to the Lotus Spa being up and all the way in the aft section of the ship, but not anymore. Now it's on deck number 5 forward. Go down there, ask for a tour of the spa, and ask them to see the enclave. The enclave is absolutely beautiful.
one, and that's only two different. Like today they have strawberry sugar cream.
Dining venues on board. Many different dining venues. Crown Grill and Sabatina's are backed by popular demand, but now you also have the Crab Shack, you have the Fondue. That's located up in the Horizon Court on various nights. Always double check the back page of your Princess Pattern to see which restaurant is going to be operating. You have Ocean Seafood Terrace right here. If you enjoy fine seafood and great sushi, sashimi, that might be for you. Alfredo's Italian Restaurant, fantastic pizza. Great variety of different styles of Italian food. But so far, the #1 pizza on that menu, they have a whole list of pizzas that they're going to be offering you. The Royal Pizza is excellent, so check that out as well. Now, as you're making your way around, upstairs, the Horizon Court has a brand new look on deck number 16 aft. You have another pizza bar out at the pool. You have the burger bar out at the pool. But in the evening, the burger bar closes down, and that becomes the Smokehouse Grill. There's many new venues as well. Of course, the Princess Theater, Princess Live, our live television studio on deck number 7 midship. Dan and I are going to be hosting a wait show for you there every day. And on various days throughout the cruise, we're going to invite you to come out and be a part of the live TV studio audience. Well, we keep that Princess Live going for you morning, noon, and night. So always double check your Princess Pattern for what's going to be happening back there.
All right, once again, welcome aboard the Royal Princess. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise if you're ready to have a great time. Once again, welcome aboard. We're here, the cruise director. Wow. We have Elisa. Let's try one more time. You can do better now. Ladies and gentlemen, and also, who's ready for no cookies? No, the cruise director's not having a good time with friends as well. Department, the cruise department here aboard the Royal Princess. DJ Shane Michaels on the top, playing some tunes.
So we are ready to sail. As soon as we let go all the mooring lines, I will thrust the ship off the berth, pushing off the berth, and then start to move sternway until there is a swinging basis large enough to swing Royal Princess From there then 180-degree swing, facing then the channel outbound, and then proceeding to increasing the speed. Once clear from the black water then, we will be disembarking the local pilot, and then start to set northeasterly courses through the Gulf de Lion towards Toulon, where we expect to arrive tomorrow morning, picking up the pilot nice and early before 6 o'clock. From there is a few miles to run towards the assigned berth, where we expect to be approaching just before 7 o'clock, and then be ready with the ship fast. Again, we're ready for you to proceed ashore shortly after 7 o'clock. As per the weather on the passage for the night, well, the Gulf of Lion is quite well known to be possibly quite rough at stages. It's going to be a little bit of wind for sure through the passage, but nothing major. A swell maximum of 3 meters, which is less than 10 feet, which doesn't affect much Royal Princess, but of course there is quite some strong wind at stages. We can increase during squalls, so just a little bit of the heel of the vessel here and there, but nothing major. We do expect a good 30 knots of wind from the north, and we do need a maximum speed in order to make it in time there tomorrow. So it's going to be about 21 knots, which is over 25 miles per hour. As per the weather, tomorrow looks like a nice day in Toulon. Again, nice clear sunny sky. A temperature just short of the 30, so showing up 28 degrees centigrade, so about 92 Fahrenheit. So it should be a nice day, a little bit cooler than today here in Barcelona. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're gonna enjoy your first day on board. Certainly is an interesting departure now on the way out and swinging the vessel and proceeding outside of Barcelona. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us, welcome on board the magnificent Royal Princess.
Come on and let me entertain you. Yeah. Come on and let me entertain you. Come on, ladies. Life's too short for you to die, so grab yourself an alibi. Heaven knows your mother lied, mon cher. Separate your right from wrongs, come and sing a different song. The kettle's on, so don't be long, mon cher. Come on and let me entertain you. Yeah. Come on and let me entertain you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Royal Princess. You are in the beautiful Princess Theater, and you're about to have an amazing cruise. Let's go! Look me up in the yellow pages, I will be your rock of ages. See through your fashion and crazy phases, yeah. Little Bo Peep was lost her.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Stay happy. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy your day shore here in France. All the pre-departure check have been satisfactorily completed. Local pilot is up here on the bridge, so we're all ready to sail. As soon as we let go the line, we have to thrust the ship bodily off the berth, and there is a shallow water just in front of our dock. Once we are clear from that, then we're going to start to increase the speed of the vessel. Then we have a couple of bolt alterations. The first is going to be to starboard, and then the second exiting the breakwater to port to the left. Quite a lot of rudder to be used, so the vessel might heel a little bit, so it's nothing to worry about. As soon as we're clear from the harbor, from the breakwater, we're going to then slow down the speed for the pilot to disembark, and then increasing the speed to reach the next port of call in Italy tomorrow, Livorno. We plan to arrive at the pilot station nice and early, before 6 o'clock. In order to then enter the port, we have to swing the vessel inside the harbor and proceed to the dock assigned. Planning to be alongside by 7 o'clock, ready for you to go ashore and enjoy either Livorno or on tour for Pisa or Florence, which are close by. Weather for tomorrow looks good. It's going to be a sunny day with quite a high temperature of 30 centigrade or 86 Fahrenheit. Also, the passage during the night should be quite nice, not expected heavy winds or heavy swells. Ladies and gentlemen, time for me to go to work there on the bridge wing. I hope you are enjoying your first day on board the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you and good evening. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking from the bridge. Welcome back on board. I hope you have enjoyed your day ashore, either here in Livorno or in the close-by city of Pisa or Florence, wherever your tour has taken you. I'm sure you are enjoying the comfort and relaxing, especially the nice air conditioning here on board the Royal Princess. Well, all pre-departure check have been satisfactorily completed. Local pilots are up here on the bridge with me, so we are all ready to sail. As soon as we let go the line, we'll be moving off the berth, thrusting parallel off, and then gently on a slow speed proceeding down in the inside of the breakwater. And then we have a bold alteration to starboard, passing in between the narrow entrance of the breakwater there. So once we are clear from that, then the local pilot disembark, and then we will start to set various courses south toward Civitevecchia, where we expect to reach the pilot station at early tomorrow morning, just by 6 o'clock, and then to go inside the harbor, swing the vessel around, and be alongside by 7 o'clock, ready for you to proceed ashore. Through the night, we will pass by the island of Elba at approximately midnight, 4.5 miles on the port side, Pianosa at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and then Monte Cristo at 2 o'clock in the morning, the port side. Still 5 miles, so just some lights visible, nothing major. As per the weather, through the passage is going to be just light wind, so it should be negligible swell, so it should be a nice passage. And the weather as well for tomorrow in Civitevecchia looks like very similar to what we experienced today, up in the 30 centigrade, and which is just about 86 to 88 Fahrenheit, so quite hot tomorrow as well, and in Rome as well, if that's where you're heading to, in the eternal city of Rome. So quite hot. Remember to take some water with you, but I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic day to enjoy ashore. Well, ladies and gentlemen, time for me to go to work, so I hope you're enjoying the remaining of the day on board the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you.
「
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the bridge. Welcome back on board. I really hope you have enjoyed your day ashore, either here in Civitevecchia or of course in the eternal city of Rome. Rest assured you are now enjoying the freshness of our home away from home, Royal Princess. And everybody is on board, all pre-departure check has been satisfactorily completed, local pilot is up here, and we are just almost ready to let go of the lines. So as soon as that is done, we're going to be driving the ship out of the breakwater, and then outside the pilot will disembark, and then from there we will start to set various southerly courses towards Naples. At about 4 o'clock in the morning, we will be rounding the island of Ischia, and from there we'll set in northeasterly, heading into the Bay of Naples. We're going to pick up the pilot of the harbor of Naples early tomorrow before 6 o'clock, going inside the bay, inside the harbor, swing the vessel around, and then dock it to the designated berth to be ready for it to go shortly after 7 o'clock. As per the weather on the passage, it looks very nice. It's a beautiful evening outside, and it should be a nice day tomorrow, quite hot as well. We're talking about 30 centigrade, so almost in the range of the 90 Fahrenheit, so it's going to be quite humid as well. So quite a hot day and sunny day as well tomorrow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying, and actually I have a news that I would like, of course, to share with you as well. As today we did have some passengers who joined us as they didn't embark with all of you in Barcelona. They postponed their embarkation. So the actual number today on departure of the passenger on board is 4,001. And this is actually the first time here on the Royal Princess that we are passing the 4,000 numbers. Of course, the ship can take up to 4,300, but that is with all the top bunk bed assigned, so it will rarely happen. I'm sure you are enjoying. There's a lot of space around and a lot of food for all of you, but it is really a milestone, as of course is also the first time ever on a Princess ship that we do pass that number. So quite an interesting point. You are on board the Royal Princess when we are passing the 4,000 number of passengers on board. So it's quite something that is going to stay in the history of Princess today, departure from Rome. And you and we all, the ship's company, we are part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying it all. Time for me to go to work. Actually, we have my staff captain, my second in command, to drive the ship out tonight. So as they say in the aviation industry, fasten the seatbelt as the co-pilot is driving. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your evening on board the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you. Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking from the bridge. Well, welcome back on board. I hope you have enjoyed your day ashore here in Naples or in any of the close by little beautiful island. Everybody is on board, and we are actually just waiting for the clearance for the local pilot. There's been some traffic inside the harbor, so we should be the next to leave. So we already started to single up some of the line. Hopefully within the next 5 to 10 minutes we should be all ready to sail. As we clear from the bird here, we will be then exiting through the narrow breakwater and then started to set different southerly courses in the Gulf of Naples. Approximately an hour, more or less, from where we cleared the breakwater, we're going to then pass in between the Isle of Capri, which is going to be on the starboard side at a distance of 1 nautical miles, and then on the port side, Punta Campanella, which is the most western point of the peninsula Sorrentina. Still going to be a little bit of light, although the sun is setting at 8:03 p.m. But of course, it's still going to be visible as we pass through. From there, we're going to keep. We need a maximum speed to reach Mykonos the day after tomorrow. So we're going to keep heading down toward the Messina Strait. We plan to approach the Strait of Messina at about 4:30 in the morning. It's about a 45-minute passage, and we're going to have the Island of Sicily on the starboard side, and then on the port side is going to be Reggio Calabria, the most south-western point of Italy. As we clear the strait, then we will start to set different courses. And I will give an update tomorrow at lunchtime as of the progress and navigation, the weather. But so far it looks like just some wind from the north, so nothing major. Although when we do approach the Greek island, they tend to increase a little bit, but it's going to be still a nice crossing. Tonight we need to change the clock in order to set ourselves with the time in Greece and in Turkey, so that is going to be 1 hour forward. The ship's clock is going to move forward at 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's 1 hour less in bed, but you're on vacation, so that doesn't matter. You can sleep in as much as you wish. Again, tomorrow is a relaxing sea day, and again I give an update for the arrival in Mykonos of the day after as of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the departure here from Naples, and I'm sure you are enjoying another evening on board on the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. nice weather, same of what we are experiencing at the moment with a 27 centigrade or 81 Fahrenheit. Similar condition for tomorrow in Mykonos. The wind can be sometimes quite high as well, so we need to be careful when we are at anchor with the ship tomorrow. But throughout, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. During the night, we're going to transit some of the passage in between the Greek island, and again the wind might be increasing a little bit, so vessel might heave a little bit due to the strong winds through those islands, but nothing major. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying your day on board, relaxing a little bit after being ashore every day, so I'm sure you are enjoying it. I'm looking forward to see you tonight. I know you've been on board already for a few days, but of course you've been in port every day, so busy for me to drive in and out and busy for you to go ashore and enjoy. So looking forward to see you tonight at the welcome party. The Maitre D will build up his pyramidal champagne glasses, started at 7:15 down in the piazza, deck 5 midship and all of the deck above that, 6 and 7. So this is going to start at 7:15 p.m. in the atrium, and then by 7:45 there's going to be an introduction of all my senior officers. Of course, I will be there to welcome you all on board. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the remaining of the afternoon on board the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please have a nice round of applause for this wonderful band. We have the Orpheus Quartet coming to us from beautiful Argentina. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you and welcome. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Tonight, our first full night of the cruise. We've been together for the past many days, but tonight we celebrate our first full night with the tradition within the Princess family. Of course, this being the beautiful champagne waterfall. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring up on stage our fantastic maid at eight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Fabio Mercanti. Yeah. What we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to get the champagne waterfall underway. I love how they play the Godfather theme every time you show up. I love it very much. Yes, exactly. Well, we're going to get the champagne waterfall started. Then we're going to invite you to come down here and help us keep the waterfall going. You're going to be coming right over here with your fantastic cruise staff. And you're going to come up to the top. We have got Princess Cruises television around here somewhere, I think. But let's do the countdown, shall we? So help us out, ladies and gentlemen. Going from 10, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the champagne waterfall. And there's the celebration right now, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful tradition within the Princess family. Bring your first class maid at eight. Fabio, thank you so very much. Now, somebody always has to be first. So, Steph, who's it going to be? Who's going to be first? Who's first? There you go. Somebody's always got to be first. Jump on up. to be anchored tomorrow, so we're going to be operating those water limousines to take you ashore. Of the ship, and he also comes to us from Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain, please welcome Captain Dino Sagani.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome on board. Para todos los pasajeros de idioma español, bienvenido a bordo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have just met all my executive officers, all my senior team, and of course, on the flagship of Princess, I do have the A team help me in leading this beautiful vessel. But I can assure you, not only them, but each crew member here for the magnificent Royal Princess is here to make sure this will be a fantastic and unforgettable vacation for you. Now, we already visited some of the most beautiful cities, some of the most iconic places in Europe, but of course, one sea day today to relax, and again tomorrow we start with the Greek island, Mykonos. Then tomorrow night I will take the ship to the Dardanelles Strait to be ready the day after in Istanbul. Then from Istanbul down to Kusadasi, and then Piraeus for Athens, another beautiful city. Then we have a sea day to relax, and then of course, last but not least, the beautiful Venice, which I also call home. And we're going to arrive in Venice just at the late morning. So we're going to transit through the canal, so you'll be able to enjoy the beauty of Cairo, and of course passing beside San Marco Square. So we do have a fantastic itinerary in front of us. So I will take you there. And in turn, you find the good weather. Do we have a deal? Excellent. So I will relax, because I know you're taking care of the weather. It was nice and sunny, and tomorrow actually it looks it's going to be sunny again. So we are doing an excellent job. The only thing I have to remind you is that you are here in vacation. So if you have a problem on board, let us know right away, and we'll fix it for you. If you have a problem at home, forget about it. You are here in vacation. The only thing you have to do is to relax and let us take care of you, because this is your home away from home. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Grazie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Captain Dino Sagani and his executive officers, our wonderful consummate hosts of the month. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you so very much. So the night is still young, everyone. We want to wish you a great evening. Please come join us for a little more of the champagne waterfall. We look forward to seeing you out and about the ship tonight. Have a great evening. Great to have you here. We'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.
wind is gusting, especially earlier on this morning, up to 35 to 40 knots. So it wasn't easy to maintain a good heating to provide a lead down to the embarkation on the tenders. I hope that throughout you have enjoyed your stay either ashore or on board. And when you had to wait a little bit, I really hope it wasn't too much of a pain to stay there. The weather is not too bad, especially with this wind freshening up. Rest assured you are now on board and you are relaxing, and you have the whole afternoon and the evening to enjoy and relax. As we heave away anchor, which we're going to start very shortly, once the anchor is clear, then we're going to start to increase the speed in order to arrive tonight at the Dardanelles Strait. About 10:30 this evening, we're going to board the pilot, as it is requirement to pass through the Dardanelles Strait. And it's going to take almost a couple of hours to pass through the narrow strait. There's a couple of bolt alterations as well at the narrowest point, so we might have to use quite a bit of rudder. The vessel might hill a little bit, so it's nothing to worry about. On the way up, as soon as we leave Mykonos here, we're going to set various northerly courses through the North Aegean Sea. And the wind is going to be quite strong actually as soon as we leave Mykonos. So pay please extra attention out on the open deck, especially on the top, on the front part of the vessel, and also on your balcony as well, as we will have to alter the course. So there's going to be quite wind at some stage on the port side and at some stage on the starboard side. So please just pay extra attention opening and closing the doors when going out to the open decks. But otherwise it's going to remain nice and clear, and the weather for tomorrow is also showing us a mostly sunny sky, although there is a slightly chance of possibility of passing shower, but throughout it should be nice with temperature exceeding the 28 centigrade, which is just over 84 Fahrenheit, so quite a hot day tomorrow as well. As per the Strait of Dardanelles tonight, 10:30, although it will be dark through the Pakistan, there's still going to be a lot of light from the short side visible on either side. There is actually on the port side, interesting, just about 11 o'clock in the evening, we're going to pass Gallipoli, and there is there, of course, the monument from the war there, and it is actually visible on the port side just about 11 o'clock. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start to heave away anchor and put a full speed up to Istanbul. That's why we need to leave so early. We need to make basically top speed, 21.5 knots, to reach the Dardanelles, where we have to slow down the speed of the vessel for a couple of hours, and then again maximum speed in order to approach Istanbul tomorrow morning, picking up the pilot just about 6:45, and then gently making the approach toward the assigned berth to be alongside and ready for you to go shore about 8 o'clock. Strong current there in front of Istanbul, so we need to approach the berth nice and slow. Very beautiful approach as well as we make the final approach from 7 o'clock or something on either side of the vessel. Very crowded there, and quite a nice approach in Istanbul. But if you're gonna be resting in bed, you can always see it, of course, on departure tomorrow night. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your afternoon on board a magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you. And a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking from the bridge. Welcome back on board. I really hope you have enjoyed your day here in Istanbul. All the pre-departure checks have been satisfactorily completed. The local pilot is up here on the bridge, so we are all ready to sail. As soon as we let go all the line, I will have to thrust the ship off the berth, and then will be an alteration to the south, down the channel to mark the entry here of the bay here in Istanbul. Quite a nice scenic view, especially on the starboard side on the way down. There's a very nice mosque there that will be nice and visible. There's quite a strong wind, about 25 knots in the moment, and also 3 to 4 knots of currents. So we have to use quite a lot of engine to make this alteration down to the south. Because of course we only draft 8.5 meters, and we have more than 61 outside the water, so she does feel the wind quite a lot. So a lot of power to make this turn, and as soon as the local pilot is off, full speed ahead, as we need to move as fast as possible to reach Kusadasi tomorrow. We have to transit the Dardanelles again tonight. Midnight we start the transit. It's going to be about 2 to 2.5 hours, where the speed is going to go down to about 15 knots. Couple of bolt alteration about 1 o'clock in the morning. You might have felt yesterday evening, it was just around 11 o'clock. So again, tonight is going to be about 1 o'clock. As soon as we are clear then from the Dardanelles, we're going to increase to maximum speed again, as we're planning to arrive, of course, as soon as possible, but it is a half-day call tomorrow in Kusadasi. The official arrival time is 12 o'clock. I'll do my best to get there to the pilot station soon after 11 o'clock. We need to swing the ship on arrival and get to the assigned berth, and try to be ready alongside by 12 o'clock noon with the gangway connected and the clearance given shortly after, so we should be ready for you to proceed ashore very soon after that. But of course we're going to make announcements, so there's no port to congregate down at the gangway. We will let you know as soon as we are ready for you, as sometimes the clearance might take a little bit longer. But plan is to be there at 12. Looks like quite a hot day tomorrow in Kusadasi. We have a forecast that is showing up to 34 centigrade, which is 94 Fahrenheit, so quite high and very hot tomorrow afternoon for the call in Kusadasi. Sunset tonight is just before 8 p.m. 1959, and the sunrise tomorrow at 6:30. Again, there's going to be quite some strong wind on the way out, on the way south, both during the night and the early hour tomorrow morning. We'll be mostly following, so a little bit less experience on deck of what we have yesterday, where it was coming from the head. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost ready to sail, so time for me to go to work. That on the wing. As usual, pay attention up on the open deck to your ears, as we're going to be sounding the ship whistle, the love boat whistle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy this beautiful sail away on the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you.
Tonight, the place to be is out here, out under the stars, up here on the deck. It is our hot Latin night pool party. We'll have, let's see, the volume will be here, the entire Royal Princess show band will be out here, the singers, the dancers, and yours truly, Shea Michaels.
Hello, DJ Shea. Ladies and gentlemen, hello! Oh, we can do better than that. I said hello! Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you had a fantastic day today in Istanbul. We're on our way to beautiful Kusadasi right now. Your hot Latin night's deck party getting underway. So what we need you to do right now is DJ Shea, we need some music, and we need you to come up here and join us on the dance floor. Come on up and join us, ladies and gentlemen. Get involved in your hot Latin night's deck party. So here we go, come on. They are the volume!
Thank you very much, man. How are we feeling out there? Are we feeling good? Come on, everyone. I'll put you on that tonight.
Come on, Mickey, here we go!
We want to see you dancing, and we want to hear you singing.
All right, watch your new step. Here we go! Watch this, we're going to show you this dance. This is hot on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the bridge. I really hope you have enjoyed your afternoon ashore here in Kusadasi. Quite a hot weather out there, but a bit of breeze, especially now, so that hopefully it was throughout an enjoyable day for you. I'm sure you're now on board and relaxing. We are all ready to go. Pre-departure check has been satisfactorily completed. Local pilot is up here, so we're all ready to sail. Quite a strong wind pushing to the dock, so we have to thrust the ship off the berth, quite powerful, using a lot of our thrusters, and then moving ahead, clear from the berth. As soon as clear, the local pilot will disembark, and then we will start to set various westerly courses toward Piraeus, the port for Athens tomorrow. Tomorrow is a little bit of a later arrival. We plan to 9 o'clock alongside, but we will be entering into the harbor before 8 o'clock, as we need to swing outside the small harbor of Piraeus. So we swing outside, and then a stern way we're gonna make the way through the breakwater and inside the harbor to the assigned dock. By 9 o'clock, or hopefully a little early, we should be all ready for you to proceed ashore. It can take some time, a little bit, to get the ship's clearance, so that's why I'm trying to get alongside at least by 8:30 or so that hopefully we will have all of the ship cleared by the local official for you to proceed ashore and of course enjoy your day in Piraeus or of course Athens. We leave in the afternoon, is 5:15 on board, as after that then we have to increase the speed quite high for then the final port of call of Venice. Tonight, approximately 2 o'clock in the morning, we will be entering the Mykonos Strait, which is a channel between Mykonos and Tinos. We have experienced some strong wind waves passing through those channels, so as usual, please pay extra attention out on the open deck and on the balcony as well. As was this morning as well, the wind can get quite strong suddenly, so pay extra attention, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the forecast for tomorrow is for another hot day with temperature rising up to the 32 centigrade, which is 89 Fahrenheit. Sunset tonight is just in about an hour time at 8 o'clock, and sun will rise at 6:44 tomorrow morning, so it will be nice and clear when we approach the berth tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying your evening on board the magnificent Royal Princess. Thank you.
It's gonna go again.
gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the bridge. Welcome back on board. I hope you have enjoyed your day ashore here in Piraeus and Athens. All the pre-departure check have been satisfactorily completed. Local pilot is here, and we try to squeeze out before in between some of the ferry traffic, as of course we are a bit late, so we have to go full speed in order then to get in Venice after tomorrow. So as we let go the line, we're going to move astern, and then we're going to set ourselves with a good course to pass in between the narrow breakwaters. Once the breakwaters are clear, port and starboard, then alter to the south, where the local pilot will then disembark, and then from there going maximum speed, initially south-southwesterly courses through the night, transiting the Elefthenesos channel in the early morning, and then tomorrow early morning proceeding northwest along the west coast of Greece in the morning, reaching the Italian waters in the mid-afternoon. I'll give you an update on the navigational progress tomorrow at lunch. It looks like a nice passage on the way all the way up to Venice, so tomorrow is a nice sea day for you to relax. Should be clear sky, temperature between 26, 28 centigrade, so about 80, 84 Fahrenheit, so should be quite nice up on deck. Again, during the night you may expect through the island a little bit of wind, but it shouldn't be nothing major. Sunset today, 10 minutes past 8 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow morning at 06:48. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready here. Let's hope we're not gonna get stuck between ferry like this morning. We should have a little bit of clearance. I tried to raise the concern about the delay this morning with the local authority. Of course, we can only do as much as we can, as we need, of course, to comply with all the local rules, especially in obtaining the ship's clearance. But I hope you appreciate that a little extra time we're giving us in port today. And I also thank you for being understanding in the waiting that you had to do this morning before proceeding ashore. I'm sure that you can now relax and let us take care of you this nice evening and a nice sea day tomorrow before, of course, the exciting Venice. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your evening on board the magnificent Royal Princess.
It's 5:40 of the evening on this Tuesday, August the 20th. Now in the Adriatic Sea, looking toward the bottom of the boot of Italy here to the right. And as we pan to the left, we'll be looking toward the country of Albania. Ready to settle in for the evening here on the beautiful Royal Princess.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you. Cruise Director Ron here. Hope all of you are having a nice and relaxing morning on board Royal Princess. Well, pilot on board, ladies and gentlemen, and starting to make our way up the river at this time and getting ready for the beautiful Grand Canal. So now's a good time to grab those cameras, video cameras, and head up on deck or over to your balconies, as it probably, I would say, Looking outside, about 20 minutes from now, give or take a few minutes, we should be entering right into the beautiful Grand Canal of Venice. This is definitely a highlight of the voyage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Venice. Thank you.
And a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking from the bridge. New time after the change of the hour back last night is 11:24 at the moment. We did have quite a strong adverse wind last night. You might have felt it, especially if you are on the starboard side with the balcony there, gusting almost 40-45 knots. So we have lost a little bit. We couldn't maintain our maximum top 21.5. We went down to 20.5. But anyway, we are just a little bit behind schedule, not much. We're gonna proceed through the breakwater, entering the Lido, and then we're gonna start the transit of the canals. It is a slow speed, of course. The canal is not that wide, so we have to take it nice and easily. We're gonna go initially with the 8 knots, and then shortly later, before San Marco, we have to reduce to 6 knots. So we're gonna be just abeam San Marco Square just after about 12:30, more or less. And from there, we're gonna keep going at this slow speed until towards the berth. It's quite a nice swing as we go before approaching our final berth. Quite tight, so I have to take it very nice and easy. Also because it's the wind is still quite strong outside. So we're gonna approach as scheduled the berth around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Of course, gonna take a little bit to get the ship fast, gangway ready, the officials on board. But usually I'm pretty fast here with the ship's clear, and as soon as we get the gangway, a few minutes later, we will have the clearance granted, hopefully. So I reckon by the time we get the ship safely moored, official on board, hopefully by 1:20, 1:30. You should be very close to Ben, let you know that we should be ready for you to proceed ashore. But please just bear with us. There's no point for you to just congregate down at the gangway. We'll make an announcement a few minutes before to let you know that we're gonna be ready for you to proceed ashore. So now it's just the time for you to enjoy the scenic view as we are getting inside and through the beautiful passage of Venice. Not only San Marco, but the entire transit is quite spectacular. And from the top high deck of our ship, you're gonna be having a beautiful view. As per the weather at the moment, we do have 23 centigrade outside, so 73, so quite nice. And maximum expected today is 26 centigrade, so just about 79 Fahrenheit. So it should be quite nice for you to enjoy the afternoon, and of course a beautiful evening in the very romantic Venezia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the last time I've been bothering you from up here, from the bridge, speaking from the bridge, as of course you're all gonna be leaving us tomorrow. So speaking on behalf of my entire ship's company, it has been a great pleasure to host you on board the ship, and I really hope you have enjoyed throughout your time with us. And I'm really looking forward, we are all looking forward to see you again, either here on the magnificent Royal Princess or on any other of the princess ships in the family. So I would like to salute you now with an Italian word, which means until I see you again. So I hope to see you again soon, as we say here in Venice, arrivederci. Grazie.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you. Your cruise director Ron here. Just an update about our progress toward the Grand Canal. We're about 10 minutes out from the start of the Grand Canal. So once again, about 10 minutes out. We look forward to seeing you all out on the upper and open decks. And for those of you that are going to be staying on your balconies and enjoying, remember, those of you on the starboard side of the vessel, you'll have a beautiful view of San Marco Square. Those of you on the port side of the vessel, you're going to have some spectacular views, some great architecture here as we transit up the Grand Canal. So have those cameras and video cameras ready, enjoy the transit, and we certainly look forward to seeing you out and about the ship. 10 minutes out from the Grand Canal. Thank you.
La palla está
de la princesa. El castillo de la princesa. Ahí estaba la princesa. Con su bandera.
Papi, ¿hay zumo? Papi.
Aquí está Santiago. Ah, hola. ¿Qué tal? Ahora allí jugando.
¿Cómo que vaya más?
¿Se empezamos a estar cuatro? 3 hizo ayer. Felicidades. Gracias. Trajeron un pastel con la bebida.
Qué lindo.
Cantaron.
Qué monada.
Qué bueno. Está haciendo calor, ¿eh? Que le han visto siempre me impresiona. Sí, tranquila, en cuanto llegue el barco. Siempre sí. Otro coladrino, hay un incremento.
Because you've got a good view from up high. Yeah, when you're down, you're not going to get those views. Thank you. Oh, no, don't worry.
Taxi.
welcome to beautiful Venice, Italy. Hopefully all of you enjoyed our transit up the Grand Canal. At current, Captain Sagani and his navigation team bringing the Royal Princess safely alongside here at her berthing place. The vessel is still moving at this time, and we should be alongside within the next few minutes, tied up safe and sound. Once we are, ladies and gentlemen, they'll set the gangways. The local authorities will come on board and clear the vessel, but we do need to turn to you to ask for your help at this time. We kindly ask all our passengers to please stay clear of the gangway areas on deck number 4, as we will be having our deck teams running about, trying to get those gangways situated and secured for you. So we invite our passengers to be comfortable up in the public rooms, and once the vessel has been cleared by the local authorities, of course, we'll come back and let you know. So once again, if we can ask our passengers' help in staying clear of the gangway areas on deck number 4, forward and midship. Once the vessel has been cleared, of course, we'll come back and let all of you know, and off you go on your adventure for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we wish you a wonderful time here in Venice. Thank you for your attention, and we look forward to seeing you out and about the ship.
Ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Venice. The current time is 1:30 p.m. Royal Princess is safely secure alongside her berth, and we have received clearance from the local authorities for passengers to proceed ashore. If you are going ashore independently, please note that the pontoon for the water shuttle is located just in front of Royal Princess and will provide a continuous water shuttle service throughout the day, with the last one leaving the St. Mark's Square area at 12:30 a.m. Royal Princess will be alongside her berth for the next 2 nights in Venice, and we hope you enjoy an excellent day and evening ashore.